G'day gamers, Katari here. I know this is not my usual kind of video, but please bear with me as I have some exciting news to share with you all. For the past year and a half, I have been lucky enough to be part of a small group of content creators helping the team at Inflection while they work on Nightingale, and today I finally get to talk to you all about my experience with the game. Nightingale has been in alpha testing for about a year now, and it has been quite the experience seeing the leaps and bounds they take from playtest to playtest. The team at Inflection have really been listening to us, and it's an amazing experience to see it evolve into what it is today. So I really want to thank everyone at Inflection for inviting me along for this ride. So first, let's back it up just a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Nightingale is a PvE open world crafting survival game set in a Victorian-inspired era, more specifically, a gas lamp era. Though it has the familiar core mechanics we all know and love in other crafting survival games, Nightingale really shines and stands out from the crowd due to its unique system of realm diving and portal mechanics. Before I dive in, I do need to point out that Nightingale is still a work in progress, and elements of the game like gameplay, design, or even the UI may evolve some over the next 6 months until its launch, which is February 22nd, 2024. Nightingale starts off like any other survival game. You quickly adapt and fight to survive as you were thrown into a foreign realm filled with Fae. And these realms are incredibly beautiful. I find myself stopping to enjoy the scenery a lot, and I thoroughly enjoy building across the various landscapes, and I cannot wait to share some amazing builds with you all. I enjoy a lot of the core fundamentals of the game. The survival basics are minimally invasive. You don't have to eat every 5 minutes, and it will even grant you a buff to your stats if you do. The team at Inflection have thrown out a lot of the usual survival mechanics and adapted some others. In Nightingale, you'll find yourself full of hope and rested instead of needing food and water. As the surviving continues, you will find yourself needing more and more space to house the myriad of crafting benches and augmentations. This is where I come in. We all know I love to build. It is and always will be my favourite part of any crafting survival game. And Nightingale does not disappoint. The tile sets are all unique and gorgeous. The blueprint system, much like Grounded, is intuitive and very fun to use, and is one of the absolute best ways to build, especially in a co-op situation. Now, I have played over 100 hours of the alpha, most of which was solo, but this time around we were allowed to invite some friends to join in on the experience. In Nightingale, you can have up to 6 players in your party at any one time. But don't worry, introverts of the community, the game is very achievable and enjoyable solo. Nightingale offers you the ability to recruit a sidekick, and I recommend this for anyone, whether co-op or solo, as they are extra backpack space and cannon fodder. It's not hard to get quickly overwhelmed with the bound spawning or other Fae creatures wandering the area, and an extra set of hands definitely helps. The combat in the game is very simplistic if you let it. There is a difficulty slider when setting up realms that ramps up in difficulty very, very quickly. It can be unforgiving almost immediately, and personally, I think this is where the game needs a touch more work. If you want a more complex combat experience, you can bring spells into the mix or potions, and you can really grind out some amazing gear to help you survive some epic battles. I really dove in and messed around with all the spells for this playtest and recommend that you do too. They are a fun addition. And finally, Nightingale offers you an infinite amount of exploring capabilities with a unique realm card and portal system. Each procedurally generated realm needs a biome card and a major card to be activated, but you can combine them with up to 3 minor realm cards. The biome card is aptly named. It changes up your general scenery. The major card, for the most part, advances you through the game. But the minor cards, this is where you get all of the flavour. You can play cards that remove certain enemy types. Yes, I'm talking to all of the arachnophobes out there. You can also play cards that change the weather, change the sky, change the colours, and many, many more. A realm can truly be tailored to your current needs in-game and is what makes Nightingale the game it is today. It really has been a phenomenal experience getting to play and test the alpha of Nightingale over the past year. I feel like the devs really listen to us and genuinely want our advice. So thanks again to Inflection for giving me this opportunity and trusting me to deliver. Thanks for watching, gamers. Don't forget you can catch me live over on Twitch every Tuesday through to Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's Eastern America, not Australia. I can't wait to share some amazing Nightingale build videos with you all, but until then, I will see you guys around.